Hi everyone! I hope you guys are all having a great Thursday night. I'm super excited to relax a little bit and show you guys my entire Funko Pop collection. I've been meaning to do this for a while and I finally found the time, and yeah, I'm just excited for a super relaxed live stream. I have all of my Funko Pops on this side of my space and I'm just excited to go through them. I've kind of separated them into categories and I'll just be showing them to you guys throughout tonight's live stream. But as always, you guys can drop down any questions or comments you might have. I'll be showing you some Funko Pops. We can talk about them, but also I'll be looking at the comments. And if you guys have any questions or anything at all, please feel free to ask me because we're making this as interactive as possible. But let me know if you guys can hear me okay, if you guys can see me okay, because obviously it'd be a problem if you guys couldn't. But yeah, I see there's some people here already. Hi, Luke. Thanks so much for coming. I hope all is well with you too. Hello, thank you so much for coming. And hello as well. So, yeah, I'm really excited to show you guys my Funko Pops. I currently have, I should have probably counted them, but I think I have about 30 Funko Pops, so I don't have a huge collection at the end of this. I'll be telling you guys which Funko Pops I want to buy next because I do have like a little wish list that I have, and hopefully I'll be getting some of those very soon. But yeah, it's really crazy to see them all right here. I think the last time I talked about Funko Pops on this channel was like maybe 2 years ago when I started my channel, or like 3 years ago. I don't know. I feel like it's been a while. So it's time we do it in an updated version, and I might as well have done it on a live stream because it's nice to talk with you guys and chat with you guys for a little bit. So without further ado, I'm going to get started. We are going to start with the Funko Pops that kind of don't fit into any category. I don't have any other Funko Pops that relate to each other, so these are like they're not random because actually one of them is one of my favorite Funko Pops, but they're just the Funko Pops that they're not in any category. So I'm going to start with my favorite Funko Pop, and it's this ET one. I think it is absolutely adorable. This is also the last Funko Pop that I bought, and I'll just show it to you guys pretty close, a little 360 view. It was actually really sad because recently this fell from my shelf and the little ET guy actually got out of his little basket, so I had to super glue it back in, but I don't think you can tell if I hadn't told you guys. But I love this Funko Pop. I really love this movie in general. I think it's one of the best movies. Like, I just think it's so fun to watch and just such a cute little movie. And I love this Funko Pop. I think it's super cute. It was also super glued down here because that also fell from it. But yeah, we're starting off. This is one of my favorites, Funko Pops. So we're starting off strong here. Then in the miscellaneous category, we have Harrison Ford's character in Blade Runner. And I really like this movie. I will probably say that I like Blade Runner 2049 more, but I still really love this movie. It's one of those movies that, like, I don't know, just gets me thinking different theories, different stuff, but this is just a little cute Funko Pop. I love him. And then the last one that doesn't really fit anywhere is Freddie Mercury. I got this for my birthday once. I think one of my friends got this for me, so thank you very much. And I love Queen. I love Freddie Mercury, and this is just pretty iconic. I'm gonna look at the chat really quick. Hello, thank you so much for being here. That ET Funko Pop is so cool. Yeah, it's awesome. It's so awesome. I think I have about 50. Last year's I went bananas getting them. Dude, that's honestly slay because I want more Funko Pops. I just have a space issue. Like, I literally do not have space for any more of them, but I will be getting more Funko Pops super soon. Blade Runner is so boring. I know a lot of people always say this, and I can't even be like mad about it. Like, I understand why it's boring. I ever since I saw the first Blade Runner, I'm not like obsessed with it, but I was very into that movie and the vibe of it all, but I get it. I get it if you think it's boring. I'm not going to hate on you. ET is great and a cool Funko Pop. Thank you so much. Yeah, that Funko Pop is great. So great. Thank you so much for being here, by the way. And okay, I'm gonna go. This is a really small category, so I'll just do this one. I have some Princess Funko Pops, and I want to pick up a couple more. Okay, sorry, I was just wiping some dust because this one has been up in my shelves for a while. So I have Pocahontas, and this one's just pretty simple. I don't even remember when I got this, to be honest. Like, I've had it for some time. And then the other princess that I have is Belle. But just to tell you guys, I really want to get like all the princesses. That's one of the goals I have, because the way I have them organized right now is I have each of the princesses kind of near a book that it matches the color. So I have this one near my yellow books, and then this one I have, since her hair is pretty dark, I have it near my dark books. So I kind of like try to color coordinate them. So I want to get all the princesses in the near future. And then the next little collection that I have is Stranger Things, and I only have 3 Funko Pops here. I definitely want to pick up more Stranger Things Funko Pops. I really want to get some Steve ones, some Hopper, like just honestly all the characters that I don't have. I'll just show them to you guys as 3s because they go together as 3s. Ah, they're all falling. Okay, we have Dustin. I love these Funko Pops because I just think the details are so good. Like, you have his little book bag, you have the thing in his hand, like, it's adorable. And these are from season 1, obviously, but if you didn't know the show, it's from season 1. We have Mike with his walkie-talkie, and then his book bag, stuff like that. And then we have 11, which this is another Funko Pop that failed and fell and broke. She doesn't have her Eggo anymore. And before you guys go in the comments saying that I don't take care of my Funko Pops, I really do take care of them. I guess maybe I should have kept them in the box, but I'm obviously, as you can see, an out-of-box collector because I think they look better that way, personally. But this is another one that fell from my bookshelf. And this one, unfortunately, like, I just couldn't get it back on. The Eggo is gone. I think I have the Eggo somewhere, like, in a drawer, like the little tiny Eggo. But yeah, I love Stranger Things. Season 1 is my favorite season personally. I think it's the best one. And I sometimes go back between that one and season 3, but season 1 was just so good. So yeah, I have some opinions about the latest seasons, but that's a conversation for another day. So before I get into the big ones, because I have the next 3 sets and all of the Funko Pops that are really left, I have them split into Star Wars because I have a ton of Star Wars Funko Pops. I have some Marvel, and then I have a ton of Harry Potter ones. I think Harry Potter might be the biggest collection of Funko Pops that I do have, but let me go and read the chat. Daniela says, so cute. Yeah, all these Funko Pops are so cute. I think I already read that. Yeah, Blade Runner's boring. Like I said, I understand, but I still really like that movie. That's why you keep them in the box. Yeah, I know. I knew this would be coming, but I just think they look nicer outside of the box. Like, I don't know. I just like it better that way. Plus, because of space, for me, it works out a little bit better. I love the original Blade Runner, but I don't care much for 2049. Interesting. I wouldn't say I'm the opposite because I do care about both of them, but I think I like 2049 more. I don't know. I really had a phase with that movie. Like, I was obsessed with it for a little while. I just think it's so good. Like, I was so into it. But again, that's another one where, like, if you tell me you don't like it because it's super boring, I get you, because it could be a little bit of a snooze fest. But I still kind of really like it. My favorite Funko Pop I own is between Candyman and the Riddler from the Batman. Awesome. Oh, Candyman Funko Pop must be awesome. I have all 4 Funko Pops from the Batman that were exclusive to Walmart, which are Batman, Catwoman, the Riddler, and the Penguin. That is awesome. I keep the Star Wars ones out of the box because they have the stands. I have some out of the box only because I needed the space. Yeah, space is the problem. I used to, a really long time ago, actually keep the boxes. Like, I would put the Funko Pops out and keep the boxes and just kind of, like, collect the boxes and put them somewhere. But I ran out of space. Like, I do not have space for these boxes anymore. So, a lot of the boxes are not in my house anymore. But, speaking of Star Wars, let's talk about the Star Wars Funko Pops. So, I'll start with this pretty big one. I think this is the biggest Funko Pop I have, like, that it's, like, a thing. This is Luke Skywalker. I believe this is, in that scene where he's, like, fighting in Empire Strikes Back. My mind was, like, confused if it was Empire or Return of the Jedi. I haven't rewatched them in a while, but it is Empire. And, yeah, this is just a good Funko Pop. Bobblehead Luke Skywalker. It's just nice. I will not lie. It holds up so much space. Obviously because it's big, but I still really, really like this. I think this was also gifted to me. So then we have trying to organize these so they make sense when I show them to you guys. I'll do Han Solos because I actually have 2 Han Solos. So this is Han Solo from the Solo Star Wars movie, which I actually like this movie. I know this movie gets kind of a lot of hate, or a lot of people just don't really like it. I really like it. Like, it's not the best movie ever, but it's pretty solid and entertaining. So I picked that one up. And then I have the, I guess, real Han Solo, which is played by Harrison Ford, obviously. So this is the difference between them. I love that, like, I can tell that they're not the same, or like they're not from the same era of Star Wars, which I think is cool. Although this one's, the bobblehead is kind of like really high up. But anyway, yeah, but this one is another one of my favorite Funko Pops because it came in a 2-pack with this one. And this is from the famous I Love You, I Know scene, probably like one of the best scenes in all of Star Wars, in my opinion, and just really iconic in general. And this one, I just love putting them together. I have them in my Star Wars sections in my room. And yeah, so this is another one of my favorite Funko Pops because I just love the way they go together and stuff. And then we have another Leia. This is like from the sequels, obviously. Her hair's different and stuff like that. But yeah, we love Leia. And then we have, oh my god, I forgot to show you guys this in the miscellaneous Funko Pops. Sorry, we're taking a drift from the Star Wars ones. It's James Bond. And I believe this is from Quantum of Solace. I'm like 80% sure it is, because I don't have the box to tell you guys, but I think it is. If you guys have this Funko Pop, let me know, but I'm pretty sure this is from Quantum of Solace, which is, I think, my least favorite out of the Daniel Craig James Bond movies, but still, it was like fine, I guess. Like, I watched it, but yeah, we have James Bond. Anyway, back to Star Wars. Where was I? I forgot. I think, okay, here we go. We have Rey, and yeah, this is really cute. I like her pose. I think it's probably my favorite part of it, and I feel like you can tell like a lot of expression and action and movement from this, so I like this one. And then I keep saying I have favorites, but I have a lot of favorites. This is Ahsoka, and I love Ahsoka. She is like one of my favorite Star Wars characters, so obviously I had to own this. Another friend of mine gave this to me, and I adore this one. I love, like, again, the pose, and I just think they got her so right. I'm really, really excited for her show. Let me know if you guys are excited for it. I still have to catch up on some of the Star Wars shows. I'm behind on The Mandalorian and Andor, but I should be watching them pretty soon since school for me ends very soon, so I'll be watching those. And yeah, just getting the Star Wars show hype, because I think the Star Wars shows are pretty good in my opinion. So that does it for the Star Wars stuff, and obviously everything else that I've done. I'm gonna look at the chat and then we'll move on. So Solo is underrated. I am really glad you think so, because I think it got a lot of hate that it sort of didn't deserve. I know a lot of people hated on the actor because obviously he's not Harrison Ford, but like, I don't know. I think he did a fine job. Like, I think he got the character down and the mannerisms down. Like, I think he did the best he could. And I also really like Emilia Clarke in that movie, and the music is good. Like, I think the plot is pretty good too. I very much agree that it's underrated. I think it's kind of like almost a forgotten movie, because I think it came out, if I remember correctly, around the same time Infinity War did, or like either in the same weekend or in the same month, and everybody was talking about Infinity War. Nobody was talking about Solo. So yeah, I think it was also their fault for the way they marketed that movie. Okay, I missed a couple of messages. I really want the Wanda versus Sinister Strange from Multiverse of Madness. Yeah, that one is awesome. I've seen it. That James Bond That James Bond Funko definitely is from Quantum of Solace. Okay, cool. Thank you, Luke, for the confirmation. I was pretty sure, but I wasn't 100% sure. Ahsoka is awesome. Love seeing her in the animated stuff, and hype for her show. Yeah, she's awesome. The Clone Wars is such a good show. I was very obsessed with it, and I binged it all a really long time ago, and then when the new season came out, and like I love that show. I love Ahsoka, and I'm very glad she's like getting her own like show in spotlight now. I'm really excited. I hope it lives up to the hype because I'm very hyped for it. The trailer I thought was pretty great, and yeah, I'm just really really excited for it. Hey, thank you so much for being here. How am I? I'm doing pretty good. I'm really happy to kind of just be relaxing on here for a little bit. I almost end school, so that's kind of what's been keeping me busy right now, but I'm doing pretty good. Thank you so much for being here. Let me know how you're doing, Alex. So I started collecting pops in 2017. I have a lot of expensive in my collection. Yeah, I bet if you've been collecting for a while, and I've seen on your Instagram, you have so many Funko Pops. I have Rey and Luke from The Last Jedi, Kylo Which Lights Up, Mando and Moff Gideon from the show, and Jin from Rogue One. I really want Jin. Rogue One is another one that it's like one of my favorite Star Wars movies. Like actually, I love that one. I kind of wish they would continue making the separate Star Wars stories, but I doubt they will ever go really back to those because like Solo was such a major flop. But personally, I enjoy Solo and Rogue One more than I enjoy the sequels. And I'm not like a super big sequels hater, but I think both of them are kind of better than the entire sequel trilogy in my opinion. But let me know your thoughts on that. Um what's your most expensive pop? I don't know. That's a very interesting question. I don't know because I don't think I have any that are like super rare or anything. A lot of these that I've gotten have been gifted or I've gotten when they're a little cheaper, like on sale and stuff. So I'm not entirely sure. I wish I could answer that one, but I'm not entirely sure. Um, I've been doing good, about to enter the last legs of year one in college, final exams next week. Well, good luck on finals. I'm currently in finals. Like, my finals technically start on Wednesday, but I have been trying to prepare for them because a lot of my stuff is like projects. I only really have like one actual sit down final, but I wish you a lot of luck. Finals could sometimes be no joke. Like, I'm fully preparing to sort of do an all nighter tonight and finish a ton of assignments. But yeah, you got this and good luck. And I missed this one. Daniela asked, what are some of your top 5 Funko Pops you want to get soon? All right, I was going to say this for the end, but since you asked, I'll give it to you. So I really want to get Ghostface from Scream. I always realize that I literally do not have like one horror pop, and most of the ones that I really want to get as soon as possible are from horror movies. So I really want to get Ghostface. I really want to get Michael Myers. I almost got Michael Myers last year and then I just didn't, but I need to get it very very soon. I also really want the twins from The Shining. I like just need that, and I think those are very expensive. So to Alex's question, what's your most expensive pop? I think if I get the Shining twins, those would probably be my most expensive ones because I think they're a little bit on the pricey side, because I that's kind of my memory of it from when I've looked into it. So those are 3. I also would like to get um Jack Nicholson in The Shining as well, like with the axe. Like I really want to get that. So those are literally 4 horror pops. And then the last one that I really want to get, I really want to get more either Marvel. I don't have any like specific, but I want to get either more Marvel or more of the princesses. Like I think those are the ones that I definitely want to get next. Like for sure. I do also really want to get an Indiana Jones Funko Pop, but those are like extremely rare, expensive, and hard to find. Like I don't know if there will be, I guess maybe new Funko Pops that come out because of the new movie coming out, Dial of Destiny, which by the way I'm so excited for. But those are some of the ones that I really want to get next. And I also would like to get some Avatar ones. I know I said like more than 5, but yeah, those are kind of the Funko Pops that I would like to get next. So, oh my god, Walter White. I have forgotten to update you guys, but I have continued watching Breaking Bad. I'm almost done with like half of season 1, so I haven't watched that much. But I was watching it a little bit yesterday and I'm continuing to watch it. My goal is when I end school, which will be like next week, to just completely binge that show because I really like what I'm watching and I know it's gonna get better. And you, Luke, have told me, you guys have told me that it just gets better and better. So yeah, but that would be a really cool Funko Pop to get. Anything is better than the Rise of Skywalker. Yeah. Respectfully, yeah. I have about 30 Funko Pops, and they're mostly birthday and Christmas presents from the past 10 years, so I haven't gotten to the addiction stage, lol. You know, I will say that I'm addicted to them, but I don't buy them enough to fully live up to the addiction name, because I agree, a lot of mine are also like gifts, and then I have bought some occasionally, but because of the issue that I do not have any more space, I cannot keep buying them, but soon I will buy as many as I can. Um I'm so excited for tomorrow because I'm going to an early screening for Guardians Volume 3 tomorrow night. Oh my god, that is awesome. You have to let me know what you think of that movie. I really am excited for that one. Guardians of the Galaxy might be my favorite Marvel movie, so I'm really, really excited for that one. My most expensive pop is either Ghostface and Ace Ventura. Wait, is Ghostface an expensive pop? Because I didn't know that. And I really want Ghostface. So I guess, is Ghostface one of those, like, is it hard to find? Because I guess in my mind I didn't think it was that hard to find, but maybe. But anyway, let's move on to Marvel. Let's do Marvel. And we're almost done with the Funko Pops after this, so we can just keep chatting and asking questions. So for Marvel, I have... Okay, I'm just making sure I have them all. The first one that I have, Spider-Man from Spider-Man Far From Home. Really like this one. I love the pose. It's like sitting down and then the peace sign and then like taking a selfie. I just think it's so cute. Like, I love this Funko Pop. And I really like Far From Home as well. Then I have Loki from the Loki show, and I just really like this character. I am not the biggest fan of the show, which I know a lot of people really love the show. The show to me was okay, but I like the character, so I got him and I like the pose. Also, my dog, if you didn't know, is named Loki, so I'm like, I have to have a Loki pop, but I would want to also get him and like his usual stuff, you know what I mean. And then we have Captain Marvel, and this Captain Marvel is, I don't remember where I got this, but I feel like I don't remember where I got this, but I remember being like, I don't know if I should buy this, but like it was cheap, so I'm gonna get it. Not saying that I wouldn't have gotten Captain Marvel, but this was one of those where like I was somewhere and it was cheap, and I cannot remember for the life of me where I got this from and when, but it's Captain Marvel, which I think is another movie that gets a little too much hate. I think the movie's fine, but anyway, then we have Natasha, Black Widow from the Black Widow movie. And I really like this costume actually, and like this hair and this pose. So I like this. And those are my Marvel Funko Pops. So clearly I do not have that much. I would like to get Captain America. I would like to get Iron Man. I would like to get a lot of them because I don't have enough. And let me go through the chat really quickly. I got the OG Nick Fury and I paid $20 in 2019. Nice. Luke says my most expensive Funko is my Elvis Presley Funko. Yeah, I've heard that one's expensive, but that's awesome that you have it. I have 3 Marvel Funkos, Icarus and Gilgamesh from Eternals and Captain Peggy Carter. Those are pretty awesome. I don't know that I would pick up any of the Eternals, but I think that's because I'm not the biggest fan of Eternals, but I think those would be cool pops. And yeah, I really want to get some of the iconic Marvel ones because although I still love the characters that I have with me, I would like to get more of them, and I also would like to have Thor. I forgot to mention him when I was mentioning all the Funko Pops I want. But yeah. And last but not least, I'm gonna go through my Harry Potter collection. I have quite a lot of Harry Potter ones. I'm like moving them a little bit closer. I think this should be my biggest collection of like pops that I have, but I think Harry Potter is like the Harry Potter Funko Pops that I have are the first ones that I ever got, and that was like a while ago. Like some of these are probably 6 to 7 years old, so they're pretty old. I'll start off with my favorite Harry Potter character, Sirius Black. Um, just love Sirius Black, so obviously I had to pick him up. Then we have Luna and Luna again, and I love them. This one is the heaviest Funko Pop that I own. I wish you guys could hold this and like just feel it. It is extremely heavy, but obviously it's because it has like the big hat. And then this is the other Luna. Just get a closer look. And then I have I have so many like different Hermiones. Well, it's only 2, but it looked like a lot to me. So I have both Hermiones, and then this one is from Prisoner of Azkaban, and I think this is from either the first movie or Chamber of Secrets, one of the two. That's her. And again, similar to the Han Solo Funko Pops, I really like that I can tell that these are like, oh my god, so sorry guys, this just fell. I could have almost broken this Funko Pop on screen. Anyway, I like that I can tell that they're the same character, but they're from different movies, so I think that is awesome. I just love the design of these. Actually, I'm going to California this summer, and I'll be going to LA for like a day, and I'm going to be going to the Funko Pop store, and I will definitely be vlogging that, but I think I'm going to pick up a couple Funko Pops there, and I'm going to try and make a Funko Pop of myself, because I know you can make a custom Funko Pop. But yeah, I'm super excited to go to the Funko Pop store. I will be doing a video there. I will have my wish list prepared and probably buy a couple of Funko Pops, but anyway, I got sidetracked. Then I have Ron Weasley, and this is the only Ron Weasley that I have. And then I also have his sister Ginny, but guys, don't hate me. Her wand is just simply not there because you guessed it, it broke. But yeah, these are pretty old. Like I've had this for a super long time. And then I have Newt Scamander from Fantastic Beasts, and I like the first Fantastic Beasts. It's not like amazing, but I like it. The other ones to follow though are questionable, especially Crimes of Grindelwald. Yeah, not my favorite. And then the most recent one that came out also, like the Dumbledore one. Yeah, so forgettable. But anyway, that's a whole different topic. And I'm ending these off with my 2 Harry Potters. And this is Quidditch Harry, just regular Harry. And yeah, I love Harry Potter, so I'm very glad that I ended at least the Funko Pops with Harry Potter. But I think my favorite out of the Harry Potter one is probably, you know what? I think it's this one. I think this one is so cute. And I have had this one for such a long time. I remember getting this for Christmas one day, and it was like incredible. I was like, yay, Harry Potter. I have a pretty big Harry Potter collection. I have a video up on YouTube. It's very old. Like, oh my god, it's so old. But I have a video up on YouTube showing you guys my Harry Potter collection, and I'm looking at it right now, and it's like my most prized possession. I just love Harry Potter so much. But that does it for the Funko Pops. I know, I did that kind of really fast, but I don't have as many Funko Pops as other people here on YouTube do and other collectors, but I'm still gonna stay on and we can just chat and talk to each other, questions and stuff like that. And I'll just end this when the chat dies down and stuff like that. But yeah, those are my Funko Pops. Also, if you're watching this on a replay, make sure to like and tell me what your favorite Funko Pops are. If you're on the live stream, obviously, please like this video because it helps out the channel a lot. And also, just let me know what your favorite Funko Pops are. But let me catch up on the chat because I have a couple of messages. Daniela says, OMG Loki. Yeah, we love Loki. Loki's like one of my favorite characters. Let's see. I recently got an Albus Dumbledore a couple weeks ago. Are you talking about a Funko Pop? But super cool. Okay. Crimes of Grindelwald was so damn confusing. It really was. I was like, what are they trying to do? Because I feel like it should not have been as hard to comprehend as it was. But yeah, the coolest you have is easily the ET Pop. I agree. This one is so cute. I love it. I love this Funko Pop. So cute. Okay, let me catch up on some of the chat, but drop down any questions, comments, anything that you guys have, of course. Hello, thank you so much for being here. I hope you're doing well. This is random, but I'm surprised they never made House MD Pops. I have 3 Marvel. Oh wait, I already wrote this one. Which one was the one I was gonna check? Okay, this one. Zombie Iron Man from What If was the last Marvel Funko Pop I got. I never finished watching What If, but I did see this episode, the zombie one. But I never finished watching What If. I think the most expensive one I have is Scarlet Scarab from Moon Knight because it was a festival exclusive. Yeah, just the term festival exclusive makes it seem like that one would be expensive. I think the most expensive pop I have is Freddy Krueger. Got it at regular price a while ago. That's another one that I would like. I would just like a lot of horror Funko Pops. I need to get a lot of these. The WandaVision pops I have are heavy as hell. Yeah, these heavy. It's really crazy because some of them are super like lightweight, and then some of them just they're so heavy. Is there an actor you want to see play Snape? I think Sacha Baron Cohen would do a great job. You know, I now that you say that, I very much see this. And I don't know who I would want to play Snape, but I think it's because Alan Rickman played him so well that I think it's really hard for me to imagine anybody else doing it. And in general, just about the Harry Potter spin-off, or I guess not spin-off, it's like a reboot TV show. I am very scared about it, and I'm optimistic and I'm eager to see what they do because I think them going around the route of like doing true adaptations of the book is interesting. I did read the books before I watched the movies. These are some of the first books that I remember like vividly reading that I was really obsessed with. And watching the Harry Potter movies, there's a lot of things that happen that don't happen in the book. It's very typical. If you've ever seen book to movie adaptations, read the book and watched the movie, they never really get it 100% right. But I think the Harry Potter movies I can forgive and I can say that it's fine. And I think it's just like they built this incredible world around Harry Potter and while doing the book justice in my opinion and still bringing their own things to it that I love those movies and I think a lot of people do too, and I think it's really weird that we will have like a new Harry, a new Hermione, a new Ron, a new Snape, a new Dumbledore, like a new everything because I don't know, it's weird. I just think it's too soon, and I think that's why it's bothering me for people too because it feels like Harry Potter, although it ended a while ago, it still ended pretty recently. It's still very much a pop culture thing that like it feels very recent. It almost to me, it's almost like if another franchise that I really like, The Hunger Games, if you were to like do The Hunger Games all over again and make them really, really book accurate, because God, I love The Hunger Games and I love those books. But I think I would be very hesitant if we were doing that right now because the movies and everything are so recent. So I know you didn't ask about the show or my opinion with the new show, but your question reminded me about that topic because I I don't doubt that they will be very good about making it a true book to movie adaptation, but I don't know, I just think it's a lot. I just think it's a lot to process. It's a little weird. I guess we'll see. I just guess I'm scared because I love Harry Potter so much and I love these characters and I love these actors who play these characters so well. So like even imagining somebody else being Snape is scary to me for some reason, but Sacha Baron Cohen is a really good actor, and I think he would do a good job. And I don't doubt that they won't cast amazing people to play them. I mean, I hope. But yeah, just a little quick opinion on the show. Let me know what you guys think about that as well down in the comments. I haven't bought a Funko Pop in ages. Probably gonna sell a couple soon. Well, let me know when you're selling them. Maybe I'll pick one of them up. Just depends if I get around to it. And Crimes of Grindelwald is simply a crime. Yeah. Yep, it is. I also have all 3 Green Day Funkos, which is all 3 members of the band. Oh, that is awesome. I need to get more like musician Funko Pops, but that's awesome. The Guardians screening is a first come first serve, so I may arrive a couple hours before in the New York City theater. Yeah, if that's in New York City, I feel like that's gonna get packed. But I think if like there's a Guardian screening or just a Marvel screening anywhere, it's gonna be bound to get packed. So that's a good idea that you're gonna get there early because it probably means you'll get inside and be able to see the movie. But that's so awesome. I hope you have a great, great time. And then Alex also asked favorite Harry Potter film. Definitely Prisoner of Azkaban. That's one of my favorite movies in general. I just think, to me, that's like the movie that like changes a lot of things for the characters, because yes, once you get like into Goblet of Fire territory, quite literally things change. It's the first time we really see Voldemort in like turn from this like disgusting little thing into like the Voldemort we know. And it's almost like the first time that Harry's encountering like death and things like that. But I think Prisoner of Azkaban is awesome because it's this like it's this weird not weird, but it's this in between of like the kids going from being kids to like really to grown-ups and teenagers. Like they're sort of in this middle ground where they're still discovering things about themselves, and I love this movie. I almost resonate a lot with this movie for some reason. Like I just like have a very personal attachment to this movie, and it's also my favorite book. It introduces my favorite character, Sirius Black, and the third act of this movie is one of my favorites in any Harry Potter movie, but in any movie in general. I love that movie. I think it is just incredibly made as well, and it's just so good. But yeah, that is my favorite Harry Potter film. Thank you for asking. And then you also said I got some other film pops, including Pulp Fiction or Taxi Driver. That is awesome. I almost started watching Taxi Driver the other day. I've never seen it before. I clicked it, I saw 10 minutes, and I got out of it just because I was like, you know what? I may not be in the mood for this right now, and I want to properly watch that movie, but yeah. Let's see. I have a couple of pretty cool pops in my collection. Got a Xenomorph, Paul from Dune, Deadpool on a unicorn, Captain America with I literally never know how to say that name, so I'm not even gonna pronounce it. With Jonathan, as if you know, you know. Not a ton, but some pretty cool ones, I think. No, that's awesome. Those are awesome. I once met Andy Serkis in person and I got signed Gollum from him. That is awesome, dude. I'm planning on doing a double feature tomorrow night. I'm planning to see Are You There, God? It's Me and Margaret first, and then right after going for round 3 of the Super Mario Bros. Movie. Dude, you are single-handedly making Mario get the $1 billion. But yeah, let me know if that first movie is good. I haven't really heard much of it, but obviously know that it's playing. Um, Adam Driver as Snape, Give It to Me. Yeah, I've seen this too. I think that is also good because Adam Driver's a good actor, and oh my god, the hair matches, but like, it's just the same thing. I can't see it. I guess I can't see it till it's there because I have such a vision of these characters. But yeah, this is one of the rare cases actually, where I read the books first, so I imagined the characters one way because when I read the books, I hadn't seen any of the movies. I was pretty young at that time, and I still always imagine like when I read the books, the times that I have like thought about the books, I only imagine these characters as the actors that they play with. And I just think they did such a good job with the casting, but Adam Driver is also a good option. Um Prisoner of Azkaban is a great movie. Yeah, it is. That it is. Um let's see. I got a couple 2-packs including Titanic, La La Land, and Grand Budapest Hotel. Those all seem incredible. I don't know that I've seen the Grand Budapest Hotel pop, so I need to check those out, but I have seen the La La Land one and Titanic. Favorite music biopic? This is a good question. That's a good one. I don't know. I have like some in my mind, but they're all sort of like tied with each other. I think I would say Bohemian Rhapsody because I had such a blast watching that movie. I saw it like 3 times at the movie theater, and I just have a very personal connection to that one as well. I have a very personal connection watching that. I saw that with my dad in the movie theater, and my dad was a huge Queen fan, and so am I. So watching that was kind of like really great together. And then I will say Rocket Man, and I think Rocket Man is a better movie than Bohemian Rhapsody. I think Rocket Man is awesome. I love that movie. I'm still very surprised that it really didn't get any recognition that year at the Oscars because usually biopics get like a lot of nominations, especially in the actor category, but I think those would be my favorite music biopics. I posted to a Harry Potter fan page about when they'd remake Harry Potter and people thought 20 years was too soon. Yeah, I think it's too soon. Like, I think wait a little bit longer. Or maybe not touch it at all, but I don't know. We'll see. Maybe, guys, maybe when this comes out, I'll come back and be like, this is amazing, which it could very much be, but I still kind of think it's a little bit unnecessary. Oh my god, you have Sorcerer Mickey. Stop, that's so cute. I jumped ahead to your sentence, but he says, I think my two favorite Funko Pops in my collection are John Wick and Sorcerer Mickey. That is awesome. What's a biopic about a musical artist or band that you really want to see? I would really like to see something on Fleetwood Mac. I think that would be really fun because I'm imagining it sort of in like the Daisy Jones vibes, Daisy Jones and the Six, and a lot of like 70s, like Almost Famous vibes. Like, obviously, I think a lot of these movies were very inspired by Fleetwood Mac and these artists from the 70s, but I would really like a Fleetwood Mac biopic because I just think there's a lot you can focus on, in my opinion. But I would also really like to see a Michael Jackson one. I like Michael Jackson's music. I'm not like a diehard Michael Jackson fan, but I think it would be cool to kind of see. I think they're making a Michael Jackson one. Correct me if I'm wrong, anybody, but I think I heard something about that. But yeah, those are some of the ones that I would really want to see. What's a good Funko Pops to start with, in your opinion? Do you have a Funko Pop limit? So, for the second part of your question, I don't really have a limit. Like, right now, I don't have more because I don't have that much space, and I need to just, my room, guys, I need to do a room tour one day on my channel. It is so full of just, like, so many things. I have a bunch of books, I have a bunch of vinyls, I have a bunch of movies, I'm just looking around my room, a bunch of random posters everywhere, more books, more posters and Scream stuff, more books and Harry Potter stuff, and just a bunch of just things on the walls. Like, I literally don't have space for more Funko Pops, but I don't really have a limit. Like, I think I'll just keep buying forever probably, but yeah. And in terms of what's a good Funko Pops to start with, honestly, it depends because a lot of people like different things, but I would start with one that's either affordable because Funko Pops can get expensive, or one that you just like really like something from your favorite movie, your favorite show, just your favorite anything. They even have like director Funko Pops and stuff like that, so anything like that I would say. But thank you for the question. Goblet of Fire is the Infinity War of Harry Potter. This is such a good way to put it because literally, yes, top 5 favorite movies of all time, easy. You're so right about like the Infinity War. I've never made that connection, but it's such like a good shift. And I think that Harry Potter does such a good job of doing these shifts because like you watch the first movie and then you go to the other ones and everything changes so much, but it was done in such a gradual, great place. Like the Goblet of Fire Infinity War-esque vibe that it has would have never been possible without Prisoner of Azkaban because I just think they all work so well with each other and it's great. I love Harry Potter. Like, honestly, talking about Harry Potter, guys, I should rewatch them. I rewatch them, I think, like, probably once a year. I try to always do twice a year, but I always rewatch them, and it's so much fun. Always. Secrets of Dumbledore felt like a slightly underwhelming amusement park ride, but still kind of a fun time at the same time. You know, that's pretty valid. I can understand the fun part of it. I mean, my favorite part about it kind of was Jude Law. I love Jude Law. I'm, like, such a huge Jude Law fan. Like, I love his movies. So I was, like, down. And I think he played a good job as Dumbledore. But, God, that movie was so forgettable. Like, I cannot even tell you what happened in that movie. And I didn't see it that long ago. So, yeah. That was that. Oh my god, I would like to see your fan casting for the Harry Potter series. Did you write it in the chat? Let me see. Okay, I don't know that I see it. Wait, okay, here it is. I think it's this. John Noble for Dumbledore, Russell Crowe for Hagrid. Ooh, I like that. Tom Hiddleston, Malfoy, Sir. Wait. That's good. That's good. Anyway, Joel Edgerton, Sirius Black, Sacha Baron Cohen, Snape, and Henry Cavill, James Potter. You know what? I'll take it. I think that's pretty good. Henry Cavill as James Potter would be interesting. Nice. Nice. Thank you for sharing. I think Bruce Campbell would be a really good Lupin. Oh my god. That would be kind of funny. I never would have put him with that character, but I think that's good. Although I wonder if he'll be, I mean, I don't know. Wait, I'm asking. I guess you guys, when is this going to be shooting and starting? Because is this something that's like happening in the future, or is this something that's like they're literally doing it right now? Because I was going to say, I wonder if he'll be too old for him. Like I don't know. I sort of imagine him maybe slightly younger, like not too young. Obviously, he's not that young, but yeah. Anyway, I wonder like how fast this is going to happen. Because the other thing is, this show is going to be like I think from what I've read, each book is one season. So I'm also curious in like how long this is gonna span, like from when you first watch season 1 to the latest season. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm just a little bit interested about that. By the way, if you guys hear my dog, that's Loki. He's barking to get inside. But if I bring him inside, he will not stop barking, and it will not be pleasant for anybody's ears. But Loki is saying hi from the outside of my room. But anyway, I never read the book Are You There, God? It's oh my god, this is such a long title. Are you never read the book Are You There, God? It's Me and Margaret is based off. I heard a lot of good things, and it's also from the director of Edge of 17. I've never seen the Edge of 17, but I really want to. But yeah, I've never read that book either. I honestly haven't heard too much about it. But yeah, hopefully the movie is good. Now this James McAvoy as Lupin, yes. Yeah. Colin Firth as Mad Eye Moody, Daniel Craig as Lockhart. Oh my god, this would be pretty studded cast. I wonder if they're gonna go for people who we already know, like actors a lot of people know, or if they're gonna go kind of more underground and find some new talent. I'm very, very curious how this will turn out. Probably Bohemian Rhapsody or Ray. This is for the musical biopics. I've never seen Ray, but yeah, Bohemian Rhapsody is pretty awesome. The Weird Al movie. I still haven't seen this one. I really, really need to see that. But that's his favorite music biopic, sort of ironically, sort of unironically hilarious movie though. I bet it looks hilarious. And Daniel Radcliffe, like, he's such an interesting, funny guy. Like he's in some of the most like I would say random things, but I'm like, he's pretty good at it. But I really, really want to watch this movie. I like Bruce Campbell, but I can't see him as Lupin whatsoever. I just think for me, I'm like a little mixed with this because I see where they're coming from, but I just always see Bruce Campbell as such like a funny like a funny comedy oriented guy, and Lupin, although he obviously he can crack a couple jokes here and there, I feel like he's so serious and like composed. Not saying that Bruce Campbell would not be able to do it, but yeah, I can see where you're coming from with this. Um It's a four-way tie for me for music biopic: Bohemian Rhapsody, Elvis, Rocket Man, and Walk the Line. I really want to watch Rock the Line. Oh my god, did you guys just see what I said? I was about to say Rock the Line, Walk the Line, and Elvis is pretty good. I liked Elvis as well. My favorite music biopic is Love and Mercy, a biopic of the Beach Boys, probably top 3 bands. I've never seen that movie either. I need to watch a lot of biopics. I just saw um recently the Whitney Houston biopic movie, which I thought was pretty bad. It's on Netflix. I was excited it was on Netflix because I never got to catch it in theaters, and it was like really not great. But Whitney Houston is great, so if you want to hear some great songs, you have that, and also some pretty good acting as well. Um Let's see. There is a Michael Jackson biopic in the works. The iconic pop star will be played by Michael Jackson's nephew. Oh my god, I did not know that's who was going to be that's who would be playing him. That's pretty awesome. Um Most anticipated movie of the summer. Okay. This You know what? I don't have to pick just one. I was going to pick one. Just going to list all the ones I'm really excited about. Indiana Jones Dial of Destiny is probably my, I guess, at the top because I'm such a huge Indiana Jones fan. Like, I love the franchise, I love the character, and the trailers, it just looks fun. I hope it's good. I really, really do hope it's good. But super excited for the Barbie movie. We'll be there opening night. Super excited for Oppenheimer, of course. To your point, I have not seen the Mission Impossible movies. I've only seen the first one, but I'm really excited for Mission Impossible. I'm gonna be binging the franchise and the movies pretty soon, and I'm excited. But I'm excited because if it's anything like last summer when we got Tom Cruise in Top Gun Maverick, if this is repeated again with this awesome Tom Cruise, I guess, summer moment, then I'm very, very excited about that. Blue Beetle. This movie looks good. I saw the trailer recently and it looks pretty, pretty good. Um, this is funny. Blue Beetle over Mission Impossible. Sorry, that trailer was awesome. Yeah, the trailer was pretty good, honestly. I would love to see a biopic about the rivalry between the Beatles and the Rolling Stones, but I think it would be impossible for it to get made. I don't know much about that, so I think that would be cool. I love watching biopics where I literally do not know anything about anything. Like I'm just kind of watching and I'm like shocked as if I was experiencing it firsthand. Um, but yeah. So excited for Indiana Jones. Yeah, I'm so excited. Like, and it's also coming out super close to my birthday, so I'm like, please, please be a good movie. I would be really sad if I have to come on here and do a movie review and say the movie was bad, which I'm hoping it isn't. I'm trying to keep my, my high stakes at a regular standard to not overly disappoint myself, but it looks good in my opinion. And Harrison Ford's de-aging also looks pretty good. It's kind of crazy that technology has gotten that far, but yeah. Dial of Destiny sounds like a comedy about a couch potato. TV remotes used to have a dial. That's really funny. Yeah, the name is interesting, and I wonder what everything's gonna entail. Like, I just wonder everything, and like, I'm just very curious for it all. Like, I remember when this movie was announced. I feel like it was forever ago. I was still in high school. I think maybe I was a junior or a sophomore in high school, and now I'm like about to finish college this year. So it's been a long time coming, and I'm very, very excited to finally be able to see it. Um I don't think it'll be bad, but the trailers for Indiana Jones have done nothing for me. It looks like a Disney Indiana Jones movie and not in a good way. Yeah, I can see where you're coming from. I guess for me it was a lot of like the nostalgia hype for it, like, oh my god, it's seen this, and like, I don't know, I think it looks fun. I'm excited for it. I hope I'm not disappointed, but yeah, I have seen that you have expressed these opinions before, but to each their own. But yeah, if anybody has any more questions, make sure to leave them down in the chat or any comments. Okay, I have one more. I have faith in this movie. Harrison Ford literally cried while talking about the movie. I saw that. And also it's interesting cuz Harrison Ford, if you don't know, I feel like he hates everything he works with and in especially Star Wars. So to hear that he's sort of excited for this and has some sort of passion for it is like, one, how much are they paying him? But two, hey, it could be a good sign in my opinion. So, yeah. Congrats on finishing college, Jennifer. Thanks. I finish in December, which is crazy. So my I finish my semester right now, and then I have summer, and then I have to finish in December. But thank you very much. Your talent will be shown around the world one day. That is so sweet. That literally makes me so happy. Actually, on Saturday, well, this weekend is the film festival at my university, and 3 films that I worked on will be shown, and I'm like so happy about that. Like people are finally gonna be able to see it. I have one that I wrote and edited, and then the other 2 films that will be there are films that I've edited as well. I have been really focusing on editing short films now, so I'm really happy that they're getting their little moment to shine up on screen, and I'm excited for everybody's thoughts on it. I will try to find a way for you guys to be able to see it as soon as possible. I know that the one that I wrote and edited, I made that one like I think a year ago now, or maybe a year and a half. I'm super bad with telling time, but that one believe very soon I'll be able to either post it on YouTube or post it like on a Vimeo link and share that with you guys somehow, because I do want you guys to see these movies, because obviously we make movies for people to see them. And yeah, but yeah, I'm really really excited for the festival and to see my work like on the big screen. It's very exciting, and to anybody who wants to be a filmmaker, like I think that is like the most exciting thing ever, like just seeing it, but also it's super scary because everybody is reacting to it for the first time. But yeah, I'm very excited about it. I'll try and see if I can film some bit of the festival and see if I can make some little short sort of video. Good luck on the film festival and hope it gets big praise. Thank you so much. The one that I recently just finished was so much work, but like in the best way possible, and I'm very very proud of it. But if you guys don't have any more questions or comments, I think I'm going to end the live stream here. Thank you guys so much for being here tonight. It was a lot of fun to share with you guys my Funko Pops, get to chat with you guys a little bit. This is always a lot of fun, and I always promise I will do more of these, and I'm getting better at it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for being here once again. Thank you so much. And I love these live streams because I get to see who are the regulars and who are always here and stuff like that. So thank you guys. You guys are all awesome, and I really do appreciate each and every single one of you. I hope you guys had a little bit of fun tonight, a little relaxed night, and I hope you all have a great rest of your night. Thank you so much, everybody. Bye, everyone.